What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here, back with week 3 of some RFL football action, and boy, do we have a good one here on a Sunday night as we kick off this day, followed by, of course, our Twitch game at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, which I'll bring up earlier. But tonight we have a good game to kick everything off with Mexico City taking on Dublin. Now, this is a rivalry that has been around in the same division since the beginning of the RFL. They have finally been separated this season due to the league's new realignment, but the Mexico City Conquistadors and the Dublin Celtic Tigers will still face off again this season, except only one time throughout the year in this matchup for week 3. It's going to make for an interesting one for sure, that's for sure. And the reason why is because the Conquistadors came off of an impressive victory over the Red Dragons, defeating them 20-3, which is very impressive due to the fact that the Red Dragons were supposed to be the top AFC team this year, but maybe it was a little setback for them. Who knows what happened in that game, but one thing I can say is Mexico City's defense looked very good, and so did Chumley in the offense. They did what they had to do to move the ball down the field, be effective, and win the game. Can they do that here again, though, on the road against the Celtic Tigers, who is now looked at as the top team in the AFC to beat? And, they have the home field advantage. So this is going to be a big game for the Conquistadors. If they could get a win here, man, that says a lot right now about Coach Levant and the Conquistadors if they could get a big win like this early on in the season. But with that being said, let me go ahead and show the upcoming game that we got on Twitch coming up this after this game at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We've got the 0-2 Mexico City Diablos taking on the 1-1 San Diego Crusaders. So no coach for the Diablos, but there is a coach for the Crusaders, and that's Coach Bacigalupi, looking to try to bounce back after his loss to the Barons just last week. And so anyone interested in watching that, as always, after this game, make sure you follow up with that one on Twitch. Once again, at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll get a look at the games again that's going down this week. As we can see, the week 3 games, all of the premier games at the right side have been premiered already. A great set of games we had there. A great set of games we also had at the first 3 primetime games. And you can see in the middle of that left side where you see the Conquistadors, Celtic Tigers, and the Diablos and Crusaders. That's the matchup we got here tonight on Sunday. And following this game, our last 2 games on Monday tomorrow will be the Desperados taking on the Shamrocks. And to finish out week 3, it'll be the Cougars versus the Red Dragons. A highly anticipated game right there. Before we get into anything else, I want to give a big shout out to the people who are here. As always, we got Cash Money Markel in the building. We got Bastige. We got Dank Derek. It's been a while, my guy. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. We've got Harvey McGee. We've got Owen Greeley. Appreciate you coming through. You got Coach Armstrong. Anthony Washington, big shout out to you guys. Coach Chiz in the building. Congrats on a big bounce back win over the Aviators. Final score of that one was 35-10. Great win right there. Hopefully the success continues there for the season 4 champs. But with that being said, for guys who are new, if you haven't commented yet, you feel a little bit nervous, first time watching an RFL game and don't know quite what to say amongst the community, make sure you just hop out, feel free to talk. And another thing is, if you want to be in the league, you want to have a player, go ahead and visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com and fill out a player application. Once you fill out a player application, you'll get an invite to our Discord where we will assign you in a chat room where you'll be able to talk with everyone in the RFL community who is within the Discord and other prospects who have submitted to become a college player and on their journey to the RFL within this year. So if you want to be a part of that process and a part of the RFL and start your journey to greatness to see if you can become the next star, go to our website right now, fill out an application, only a one-time fee of $5, and start your career today, this August, coming up in the college series, and see where you will land in the draft and where your new team will be. With that being said, it's done enough talking about the game and promoting here. Last promotion, as always, we'll get a look at our girl Anna and SeatGeek, and we'll jump right into the game.
This is Anna. She's crazy about football. Her team is playing at home next week and she really wants to go. But when she looks for tickets, they're all sold out. Anna doesn't know where else to look. There are hundreds of confusing websites, and scalpers are sketchy. But then Anna discovers SeatGeek. SeatGeek finds tickets from hundreds of sources and puts them all in one interactive map. Anna easily buys the best deal with 2 taps and no surprises. When game day arrives, Anna scans her ticket using SeatGeek and gets to her seat before the first snap. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy tickets.
So a big shout out to SeatGeek, and for anyone who is planning on attending any sporting event and you're looking for tickets, go ahead and check those guys out and use our promo code RFL to get a $20 discount off your purchase. Of course, we get a kickback from that, so it'll be supporting the lead, and you get a cheaper ticket with a discount, and everyone just wins in that scenario. So make sure you're planning on going anywhere, check them out, get a cheap ticket, and have fun at your event. And with that being said, about to go ahead and jump in this game. I see Markel asking why the Diablos are 0-2. I've already made this aware to the coaches. Now I've got to make it, I guess, aware to the public because I haven't said that yet. But there was a issue on the NFC side where they weren't given their automatic wins, and the Diablos were the only team that lost their game that week, so that did not save us. So what has to happen now is that all coaches on the NFC side has to play one of their NFL games. It won't be streamed though, but they can only stream that game once. Well, not stream it to you guys publicly, but stream it to me once to make sure that, I see that they didn't play the game, and they have to sim it to see if they can beat the NFL team. I couldn't do it for the AFC side too because the AFC side is very stacked due to the XP boost that we gave, seeing as we tried to fix the X Factor problem when it wasn't that serious. And so the AFC is not reluctant to follow those rules, but the NFC is. And so every team will actually get only 3 auto wins on the NFC side due to that happening. It was my fault, but at the same time, we want to make sure everything is fair to everyone. I don't know what happened. I did make sure that I had those boxes checked, but for some reason, it didn't save, and I made sure that they're right now. But still checking week-to-week basis, on a week-to-week basis to make sure that that never happens again. But that's why the Diablos are 0-2 because they lost their NFL game. But with that being said, you guys already know what time it is. I'll be back in a little bit with the Mexico City Conquistadors taking on the Dublin Celtic Tigers. Let me know in the chat who you guys got winning. Also, make sure you leave a prediction and smash that like button. Get ready for some serious AFC action between the Conquistadors and the Celtic Tigers. I'll be back in a little. Well, you guys hear it, and as always, you know what time it is. It is RFL game day here in Dublin, Ireland, on Ireland Field with the top AFC team and the number 1 ranked team currently in the RFL, the Celtic Tigers, hosting the Mexico City Conquistadors in what should make for a good old rivalry showdown that is no longer in the same division. But man, still great to see these two teams go at it. Can't wait to see what the results are going to be here. Coach Levant talked a lot about his Conquistadors still feeling confident coming into this game despite being on the road in the heavy underdogs. Looking at the Instagram votes, they were predicted so low that from the percentages, they were only a 4% vote to win this game compared to the Celtic Tigers, who were a 96. And so all the odds right now are against the Conquistadors. But they defied the odds last week. Can they do it again this week against an even top-tier opponent? I mean, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Drake Crowell having a season of his life right now, but he's also got accompanied by this guy, Trey Worsley, who's been a multiple league-leading rushing back. And you can already see his stats so far on the season looking to take off in this game. Coach Levant on the sideline, and he has deferred and will be kicking this one off to the Celtic Tigers in what should make for a fantastic game early on in this young RFL season. With that being said, You guys already know what time it is. It's RFL game day time here, week 3. Conquistadors, Celtic Tigers, the kick is off, and it is game time as it's going to be fielded at the 2-yard line, and he'll take it out past the 25. Big hit to start the game by Lincoln Matthews on special teams, and he'll go down at the 30, and out comes number 1, the GOAT, Trey, 660 passing yards in just 2 games, 6 touchdowns, no interceptions, 50 of 61 passing. This guy has been an absolute beast starting out this season, all the way from starting back in the preseason. But here we are, bunch formation, 1st and 10 at the 30. Crowell under center, going to pitch this one out, and here goes Worsley trying to hit a spin move, but a good tackle made there by Last Chance, making it a 3-yard loss on the play. So great start for Mexico City. That's the way you want to come out and make those type of plays to set the tone. And you can see just a great play right there by one of the more aggressive cornerbacks and run support corners in the RFL in Last Chance. He was a rookie last season, a submitted player at that. Had a pretty solid rookie year. Made a pretty good play right there as they now face a 2nd and 13. Trey Crowell once again under center. Here they go with a draw play, and it's the same results, the run going nowhere, as they'll lose a yard again on the play, but they'll see he'll at least get back to the line of scrimmage. He's met there by their top defensive player, Anton Burley, and that brings up a 3rd and 13 now for the Celtic Tigers. Celtic Tigers trying to establish the run game early here, but the Conquistadors, their defense, looking as stout as it did last week, not giving up anything. And so Drake Crowell, who's been a monster throwing the football, going to look to most likely throw here on this 3rd and long as he'll look to pass. Throws, got the completion. No, it's incomplete after a huge hit, and that's a 3 and out by the Conquistadors defense. And this is the type of defense that the Conquistadors played last week. They were hard ball against the Red Dragons, and here they are against the Celtic Tigers with a quick 3 and out, a tackle for loss, 2 back-to-back, and a forced incompletion. So, I mean, this defense still looking as if it did last week, and they are looking to prove something here tonight as they'll field this one from about the 17-yard line, breaks past the tackles, and is brought down at the 30. Great return right there, and out comes Chum Lee, the former Diablo, his 2nd year as a Conquistador, though. Spent all of his career, though, in the same city of Mexico. So Mexico City's Chum Lee coming out onto the field here at the 30-yard line himself to start the game. Had a pretty good, productive game against the Red Dragons last week. Took care of the football, and here he is passing, and his first pass is good, and it's going to be a forced fumble that is going to be recovered by the Celtic Tigers, and so all the hype short-lived as it's an immediate forced turnover by the Celtic Tigers defense. And this is how you start the game if you're the Celtic Tigers. Your offense may not have gotten off to the start that you wanted it to, but Levon Wilkins with the huge hit to force the fumble here on Wilkerson. Here's another look at this one. Boom, takes the shot. Did his knee hit the ground, though, first before that ball came out? Not quite sure. Drake Crowell coming out onto the field. And you don't want to give the GOAT this type of field position. It will stand 1st and 10 at the 36. I formation for the Celtic Tigers. Reggie Wilson going to be motioned over to the right side. And they're going to go with some play action this time. Drake Crowell with the strike over the middle as he finds Matt Nayani. He and Matt Nayani hooked up for some huge plays against the Black Knights last week. He had 2 amazing Moss catches down the field and had over 150 receiving yards within that game. And so Matt Nayani and Drake Crowell, just the connection in the RFL this year that looks like it's going to be one of the best. And right there, his first completion goes out to his favorite target. What's good, Caden? Appreciate you coming out to the live stream. Shotgun here, 1st and 10 at the 15. Drake Crowell going to motion Reggie Wilson over to the right side. And they will run it. Trey Worsley's got a lane this time. Juke move's not going to work. Good open field tackle made there by Derek Oliveros, the rookie. And Trey Worsley last week, man, what a menace he was. 31 carries for 147 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was a monster against the Black Knights. So they're looking to really get him started. Couldn't get him going on the first drive, but right there, good run to start out this drive. And there he goes again, taken down after about a 1-yard gain. And we'll get a look at this Celtic Tigers offense. We already know one of the better offensive lines in the entire league and a great receiving core that just elevates even better with Trey at the helm at the quarterback position. With a 3rd and 1, can the Conquistadors defense stand? Shotgun as he awaits the snap, trying to get a hard count, spins around, looking, pressure, throws, end zone, touchdown, Celtic Tigers, as he's able to find Reggie Wilson in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. What an acrobatic grab, and the Celtic Tigers are on the board first. Couldn't hold these guys down for long. Look at this, beautiful ball placement once again. He's been doing that all season, his 7th passing touchdown on the year so far. Booth's going to review this to see if he had his feet in bounds, but to me it looked as if he did, but we'll get a look at these replays. Can't really see it from that angle, but it looks to me like he had both feet in, and I don't understand why they won't show the feet when this is trying to see if he had both feet in bounds. Madden's got to fix that. So you can see him discussing things. He feels he's got this for the touchdown, and the referees will agree. It will stand as a touchdown. The extra point here to put them up by 7. And the kick is good. 7-0 is the score. Celtic Tigers up here in front of their home crowd here in Dublin, Ireland, going 36 yards in 4 plays, taking advantage of the forced turnover. Big shout out to who we got here. We got Keystroke. Appreciate you coming to the live stream. Also appreciate the comment. You too am now. And Madison Axel, shout out to you. Your team's playing later tonight. Best of luck to you in that game. Good return here for the Conquistadors as he gets out to the 33. We get another look at this Conquistadors offense again. Chum Lee, I mean, he did a great job passing and completing his first pass. The receiver, though, his tight end, Wilkerson, did not hang on to the football. Took a huge hit from Levon Wilkins. It was fumbled and recovered by Demore Williams. And, of course, the Celtic Tigers, with that great of field position, took advantage. So let's see if the Conquistadors can take advantage of this possession as they start out with a run for a gain of 13. That's Damani Manuel, running back here in his 2nd year, submitted player in the RFL. That's a good job by the offensive line, also blocking, stealing that edge as he was able to bounce to the outside. Bunch formation to the right side of the field. Shotgun for Chum Lee as he awaits the snap. And they go with a counter run play here. He's got a lane trying to make something happen, but will go down at the 49, which will hold him to about a 3 to 4 yard gain. And we'll get a look at this Conquistadors offense in depth. We already talked about Chum Lee. This was a unit that did great up front with their offensive line. Can they do that here tonight? So far, looking great. They got some pretty good playmakers as well. Damani Williams. They also got Damani Manuel, They also got Buck Albridge, a good receiver as well, physical guy. And here they are, 2nd and 6. Chum Lee stepping up in the pocket, looking to try to make a play. Pressure is there, and he is just bottled up, and that is going to stand as a sack. They'll give half to Blackman, and I think the other half there to Jason Lindsley. Let's get another look at this play. Looks like a Celtic Tiger was on the floor, I guess just about holding him up. And they're going to break. It looks like that's a split sack there between Blackman and I believe, Blackman and I think McBride possibly. Either way, good pressure, good coverage down the field. He had good time, just couldn't find anyone open. That's a big down on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 13. Going to have to air it out here to see if they can convert on this defense. Play action. Shot down the field. Great coverage. And it's going to be caught for a 1st down. What a grab by Buck Albridge. Was just talking about Buck Albridge being one of those more physical, go-get-it type of receivers. And what does he do on this play? He goes up and gets it on Shields for a 40-yard gain. Another look at this one. Great play action call. And Chum Lee just trusting his top receiver. Albridge just climbing the ladder, and he just sees he's got the height advantage, goes up there and bags Shields. What a moss.
Here we go. 60
big time play being made in a big time situation for the Conquistadors, excuse me, as he'll motion Albrecht into the formation. He'll look to pass. Good protection again. Throws wide open. Can he get in the end zone? He won't. He'll be stopped 2 yards short. But that is going to set up 1st and goal for the Conquistadors. Another look at this play. Just hits the hook route. And it just couldn't put on a fast enough move there on Shields, as he was able to wrap him up and make the tackle. See, Ricky Plays asking, who's the coach? Are they in the chat? Unfortunately, Levant is not in the chat. Gotta see if we could get him into some more games, of course. But yeah, he's the only coach within this game for the Conquistadors. But he's not in the chat at the moment. But 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Single back formation. They'll run the football, and the Conquistadors are unable to get anything on that play. They'll lose a yard. Tackle made there by Demore Williams. 2nd and goal at the 3. Oh, look at this play. He just had 2 guys coming free off of that right side, and Demore Williams, man, just been one great developing safety. He was a submitted player way back, I believe, in our first draft. He was just really becoming a player in his own, in his prime just about. And here goes another sack, as he is going to be met there by their speed linebacker, their fastest linebacker, Michael Ofriye. Now a 3rd and goal back at the 11. And Chum Lee looking frustrated, of course, after that. Another look at this play. He turns around to Ofriye right in his face. And, man, nothing he could do there. Yeah, there's no coach of the Celtic Tigers. There won't be no coach this year. There won't be hiring anybody for that team. That's a sacred team, I guess you could call it, in the RFL. The 3rd and goal. Draw play. Damani Manuel to the end zone, diving, and it's a touchdown for the Conquistadors. Always a good matchup to watch between the Conquistadors and the Celtic Tigers. And look at this. Damani Manuel with great protection up front, able to find a lane and makes his way in the end zone with style for the touchdown. The extra point here to tie the game up at 7, and it is good. One of the first teams, well, I guess I would say the first team so far this year of this new season that has been competitive early on with the Celtic Tigers at the start of the game. And so the Conquistadors kicking this one off to the Celtic Tigers. Again, they'll take this one about at the goal line. And Shields taken down at the 21. And so Dre Crowell gracing the field again with his presence. The GOAT comes out with a tie ball game once again, this time at 7. And so last time he was out onto the field, other than that gracious field position that the Conquistadors gave him off the turnover, I mean, he was 3 and out real fast, but they only let him throw the football 1 time. So let's see what they come out here with their game plan against the Conquistadors. Low motion, tight end over to the right side, counter run play, and nowhere to go for Worsley as he is bottled up at about the 22. And we'll get a look at this Conquistadors defense, who has looked very impressive as of late. Rich Barnett and Antonio Griggs, great defensive ends, and of course the anchor to this defense in the middle linebacker position, A.J. Pestock, number 54. And you look at the secondary, this is not too much of a talked about secondary. I would have to say maybe the weakest part of the defensive unit, but still a great defense nevertheless. With 2nd and 9, they go with another run play here, and here he is, bottled up again, going nowhere, as he'll lose maybe about a yard on the play. 2 straight run plays again to open out their drive, and they're going to have to rely on the GOAT to pass here for this 1st down. Trying to set up the running back screen, and it's obvious the plan is to get Trey Worsley the football, and he carves up the defense there for the 1st down with some good blocks as he was following him. His first reception off the screen, good for 11 yards and a 1st down. Another look at this one, just Drake Crowell staying calm and collected in the backfield. And look at this, being patient, hits the juke move, and man, there's no other back. There's a couple of backs I guess I can mention in the category with Trey Worsley, but Trey Worsley's always been one of those great instinctive running backs. But even though he hasn't been able to find a lane and get off to a great running start, he's still someone that you got to give the football. Trey Crowell, though, over the middle. Here goes a completion as he's able to find Jason Stimson for a gain of 7. What's good, Brandon Wells? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Here goes a handoff and a good wrap-up tackle once again by the Conquistadors defense. 3rd and 4. Tackle made there by Stallworth. Empty backfield formation here for Crowell. Fielding it with one hand, throws, and it's going to be good for a first down, but boy, does he pay for it. What a hit by A.J. Pestock. But what about the grab, though, by Trey Worsley, his 2nd reception for a first down on this drive. And A.J. Pestock is one of those guys you just don't want to run into because it ends up like this a majority of the time. He was a big-time playmaker, sealed the game last week with an interception on Anthony Savoy. And here you are, 1st and 10 at the 46. Trey Crowell looking to pass, throws, hits the out route, and he is quickly wrapped up and dropped down at the 49. I'll tell you one thing about this Conquistadors defense, not making it easy for the Celtic Tigers. They'll run the football here, but Badir Ajalani, man, he has been one heck of a backup running back, man. Anything ever happens to Trey Worsley, I've got all the faith that he's going to be a guy to step in with no problem and make the plays needed at the running back position. And just look at him, finding the lane. He's just one of those north-south guys. He doesn't dance around, and he runs through guys and makes plays, as you can see right there. He's got tremendous speed for a strong back. He's listed as a power back, but he is just so fast as well. And there he is, checking in, making a nice play. 1st and 10 for the Celtic Tigers. They'll line up in the bunch, but they will motion, and it's a handoff, and Worsley lowering the shoulder on Antonio Griggs and getting to the 36-yard line for a gain of 5. Good tough running right there. Shout out to Time to Shine. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Strong formation to the left, play action. Drake Crowell looking, throws, got the check down, and a first down with Trey Worsley again, his 3rd reception for a first down on this drive. Worsley looking a little bit tired there in the backfield, looking to probably call on Badir Ajalani soon once again as they'll motion DJ Burrow into the formation. And here goes Trey looking to pass, and there goes another completion. This time it will be to DJ Burrow on the drag route, and that is going to be the end of an exciting first quarter. 7-7 is the score. Conquistadors showing that they are here to stay and not making it easy for the Celtic Tigers to come out and win this game. Strong formation to the left side as they'll look to run here on 2nd and 4, and he is going to be met there by Luke Stokes, the 2nd-year linebacker. He was a great linebacker coming out of the draft last year. He was a generic player at that. Not a lot of generic players coming to the league that are good players, I would have to say, as of lately, since some of the guys have been accepted in the league. But there he is making a nice play. He's been making great plays so far throughout his Conquistador career. But 3rd and 6. Shotgun here for Drake Crowell looking to pass. Throws, got the completion, and a first down to Jason Stimson at the 15. Drake Crowell keeping him alive here. They're trying not to really put a lot of pressure on Drake Crowell to throw the football, trying to balance things out with the run game, but it hasn't really been able to open up so well against this Conquistadors defense. But Drake Crowell still on crucial downs, just sitting in the pocket with confidence, completing good passes. What's good, Bastide? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Not sure if I gave you a shout out, but here goes a handoff up the middle. He's got a lane, and Trey Worsley leaping. Does he have a first down? And no, he's short. They're going to say 2nd and 1. Worsley still in the backfield, looking a bit tired still, but they'll look to throw this time. And Drake Crowell finding some separation, trying to look to pass, nowhere to go, and down he goes for a sack. That's going to be Antonio Griggs. I believe, to be honest, that is the first time this season that Drake Crowell has been sacked. And his offensive line still did a great job right there, just in protecting him. But Antonio Griggs, man, a much better year already than he had last year. His first year in the RFL was back in season 1. He won Defensive Rookie of the Year and Defensive End of the Year that season. And the next 2 seasons after that was very dominant, but last year, really downhill year for him. Had a bad slump, a minimal amount of tackles, and I don't think he got any sacks except for maybe one. But 3rd and 7, Drake Crowell looking to try to convert, stepping up in the pocket, throws to the end zone. It's going to be caught for a touchdown as he finds DJ Burrow on the comeback route. Great throw right here, and Drake Crowell does it like no other in the RFL. I mean, he just sits in the pocket, and he's just so oblivious to pressure. He just makes the plays. He stands in the pocket firm with all the confidence. He doesn't care if he takes a hit, and he still delivers picture-perfect, accurate passes despite having a lot of pressure closing in on around him. And a lot of quarterbacks in the RFL just are unable to do that, and you can see just what makes Drake Crowell the GOAT. What a drive. Extra point is up, and it's good. Celtic Tigers lead it 14-7 as the extra point goes through by Tyrus Wiley. Man, what about that drive? 81 yards and 16 plays. These guys had 16 plays on that drive, and that goes to show you this Conquistadors defense, man. They're looking solid, but that puts the pressure on Mexico City again. Can their offense have success like they did the last time that they scored?
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Big shout out to the RFL community. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button, as it definitely helps push out the channel to new guys viewing the league. Here's a look at the game coming up at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. Got the Mexico City Diablos, taking on the San Diego Crusaders, but 1st and 10, a throw to the flats to Monty Manuel with the speed, and it takes a huge hit right there, but still a good gain as he gets to the 33. A big hit was delivered there by Austin, the rookie. 2nd and 2, play action, quick throw, and what a play by Chum Lee. And this is what's really been impressing me this season with Chum Lee. Not only this season, but last season. Chum Lee has improved so drastically. He got drafted back in Season 2 of the RFL, made it to the Relocation Bowl in his rookie season, lost ultimately to the Red Dragons in that game with a final score of 20-13. But, I mean, Chum Lee has just developed so well as a passer and just looks great throwing the football in the pocket. I mean, that is not an easy play to make. Knew he was going to get hit and still was on the money with the throw. A look to throw, goes over the middle on the slant as he's able to connect there. 6 for 6 right now is Chum Lee. Gain of 5 yards. And Mexico City handing this one off to Monty Manuel. I have to say, got to give my hats off to him. He's been running very well. 5 carries for 35 yards, averaging 7 yards per carry. Maybe he might be the Achilles heel in this Celtic Tigers defense. Tackle made there by Reed Holmberg. 1st and 10 at the 38. Mexico City moving pretty well here. Now motion Buck Aldrich into the formation. Lee looking to throw, goes over the middle, and the slants are just picking apart this Celtic Tigers defense right now. Those quick passes may be something that they weren't prepared for, and maybe it's just a great adjustment also by Coach Mercer and the Conquistadors right now. Chum Lee's also been very well protected in the pocket. Looks the same as they did last week, and that's impressive. That's very impressive to say for the Conquistadors.
Ready. 8 read.
It's good, Coach Bacigalupi. And forgot to say what's good, Nashawn. Appreciate you coming through as well. Here goes a throw and a great pass breakup right there, as that's going to be broken up by linebacker Rashawn Blackman. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line. Guys in the red zone. Can they drive and score a touchdown again? Here goes a throw on the move and a throw for a touchdown. What a play by Chum Lee again, as he finds Trey Machiavelli in the end zone with a picture-perfect throw. Look at this. Wow. Wins completely on his route against Levon Wilkins. And I guess that's payback for the forced fumble he caused earlier. But did he get both feet in? Here goes a good look at it. And yeah, he looked like he got 3 taps in. Touchdown, Mexico City. What about this game right now, guys? Shaping out to be the game we expected it to be. A great matchup. Celtic Tigers in the spread, though, were the high favorites to win this one. Here goes another look at this one. And yeah, he clearly had those feet in for the touchdown. Beautiful throw. Chumlee just looking like a different style of quarterback. I'm starting to really throw him up there, the top tier style of quarterback. I remember him back in Oklahoma. A YouTuber submitted him, and he had a good college career there in Oklahoma, made some good plays, was more so a dual threat, more known for as a scrambler. First 2 seasons in the RFL wasn't the greatest for him, but like I said, last season just turned things around. Different style of player this year. It's still the same player he was last year, showing that he had last season was not a fluke. It was a very controversial call for the Mexico City. I remember when he got traded to Mexico City on the other team for Aaron Pritchett, and the whole community was like, what are they doing? But it ended up actually working out for both. I wouldn't quite say both quarterbacks. Aaron Pritchett hasn't quite found success with the Diablos yet, but Chumlee has looked great here for the Conquistadors.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
And so the Celtic Tigers, for the first time this season, is in for a battle. And their offense is going to have to continue to score and keep them within this game, or they could very well be the underdogs losing in this game. What's good, Coach Woods? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Counter run play here. He's got a lane, and he's almost got the first down as he gets to the 34. That's Trey Worsley. They'll give him a gain of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, if they can establish that ground game, that's what makes the Celtic Tigers so dangerous. But here goes some play action. Drake Crowell looking, trying to throw, takes the hit, and he just throws it away wisely. And how about this Conquistadors defense, man? I've been very impressed the last couple of weeks.
Switch up, switch up.
Handoff in. Here goes Worsley getting that first down. And a fumble on the ground here. But the Celtic Tigers will recover it. And to be honest, I would challenge this, but Trey Worsley is slow to get up. And so he's been injured before, but Badir Adjilani is going to have to check in for him. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but it isn't looking good as Trey Worsley, their star back, is headed to the locker room. And so Badir Adjilani checking in for the Celtic Tigers. Second time he's had to this season. Bunch formation, they'll pitch it out to him. I told you he's got speed, he's got strength, breaking a couple of tackles, but he'll be brought down still regardless behind the line of scrimmage for a huge loss of 3 yards. Tackle made there by rookie Derek Oliveros. There's another look at this tackle. I see bruh moment saying Celtic Tigers. Yeah, that's the way you pronounce it, man. That's the way you pronounce it. I used to call them Celtic Tigers back in the day because I used to think the Boston Celtics, that's how they pronounce it. Pretty sure that's how you say it here, but to be honest, until I got confronted by an Ireland man, say, yo, you're saying it the wrong way. It's got to be said with a K. And so I've been saying it right ever since. A 3rd and 11 at the 35. Trying to set up a running back screen here. It worked for them before, and it will not work for them, though, this time. Conquistadors defense playing great, but to be honest, I'm kind of surprised by the play calling of the Celtic Tigers. I'm really not liking their play call decisions this week against the Conquistadors. I mean, they're not throwing the football as we're accustomed to seeing them through. It looks like they try to, I don't know. I mean, they already should have known that the Conquistadors are a defense that's been always great against the run. It looks like they're trying to go against that and still run it down their throats, but it's not working. And so it's really costing them drives, I believe, here so far in this game. And maybe they need to, well, not maybe, they do, I feel, need to make some adjustments before this game could possibly get out of hand. But Mexico City all tied up with an opportunity to take the lead for the first time today. Chumlee's looked spectacular, 8 of 9, 128 passing yards. Last drive had a passing touchdown as he was able to find Dariantre Machiavelli. But 1st and 10 here at the 20. They go with a draw play, and the defense all over them. Knocked down for no gain. Celtic Tigers defense no scrub either. He'll go with a counter run play here on the outside. He's got the speed, and the defense able to bottle him up. Still a decent gain there, though, of 6. 3rd and 4. This is a big down for the Conquistadors. Even bigger one for the Celtic Tigers. Don't want to get them boosting momentum. Goes a screen play. Good block here, and a first down as he's able to find Rodney, the former Celtic Tiger playing his old team, here with a first down with a 7-yard reception. There goes another look at this one. The juke move didn't work there. Rodney hasn't been used quite too much this game. They sometimes go with a little bit of a dual back type of system between him and Manuel. But they use him right there. First down. Yeah, man, no lie. It was an Ireland man that was watching the RFL. Look at this. Beautiful run. Damani Manuel. I guess why you need Rodney coming in if Manuel's making it work right now. Keep him in the game. He looks to be exposing the weak spots of this Celtic Tigers defense. They always tend, in my opinion, to struggle against those smaller, shifty backs. You can see right there, nasty juke move on Damari Williams.
Ready, 30 base.
First down and 10 at the 44. Looks like they're really establishing a nice, well-balanced offense here. And look at them, a lane and a good, decent run for a gain of about 4 yards at the 49. 2nd and 6. And a handoff and a first down again as they hand it to Rodney. His first carry. He had a reception for a first down of 7 yards. Now he gets a run for a first down of 7 yards. Play action. I love the play calls by Mexico City right now. And look at this. Another throw with pressure in his face. Chum Lee, 10 of 11. But boy, is he throwing some darts here tonight. 3 receptions for 82 yards here for Buck Albridge. Look at him taking the hit, but delivering on a beautiful pass there for a first down. And that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It looks like the Conquistadors are going to head into the locker room with the lead here. If they can score within the final 2 minutes, they got more than enough time. They're in the red zone right now, 1st and 10. Tight formation here with the receivers. Lee going to drop back, looking to pass, throws, and that one could have been intercepted. Got to make that play right there if you're on defense. Definitely would have killed some momentum. Michael Frié just going for the conservative swat. And it keeps the Conquistadors alive here as he will be sacked. Coming through clean is Jason Lindsley. Jason Lindsley, man, he was the sack leader. He's actually tied for the most sacks back in Season 3 of the RFL with Sherman Fluker, the defensive end for the Riverhogs. You can see right there, good pressure. And he came in there clean.
Let's go, 50, plant.
Spreading out the field, 5 wide empty set. Can they convert on a 3rd and 15? Chum Lee with a check down and a broken tackle, but they will take him down just well short. And it will be a timeout called by the Celtic Tigers to see if they can do something here. But this for the lead for the Conquistadors. An easy chip shot. This one a 31-yarder, and it is good. 17-14 is the score as Carney knocks it through, and the underdogs are on top right now. Conquistadors were spreaded in this game to lose this one by 12. I believe 13 points, I believe it was. Pretty sure it was 12, though, to be honest. But here he is coming out of the end zone. Pretty good return, spinning and breaking tackles. Still a great return right there by Shields. As he'll be marked down at the 29, and with 1 minute and 22 seconds left, whose hands better to get it into for a 2-minute drill than the GOAT himself, Trey Crowell. Man, he's been in it with a battle with Chum Lee right now. 11 of 13, 101 yards, 2 touchdown passes, no interceptions still yet. Strong formation to the right side. And he'll look to pass. Crowell throws, lofts it up, and a beautiful pass for a first down. It's just his touch, his accuracy, It's second to none to any quarterback in the league, to be honest. Play action. Trey throws again on the money. First down as he finds Reggie Wilson in a timeout. Their second of the game will be burned. First and 10 at the 39. Looks like they should be at least able to tie this game up at the very least if they don't score a touchdown on this one. But Drake Crowell is in rare form right now, almost getting intercepted for the first time this season, though. Great play on the football there. Second and 10. Drake Crowell spreading out the field, looking to throw, getting blitzed here. No one open, and he throws it away. Smart decision. Great defense by Mexico City. Split back formation as he lines up in the gun. Third and 10. Drake Crowell, four-man rush, so he's got some time. Throws, gets the check down here, and he will be knocked down short of the first down, but they should be in field goal range here. Let's see if Tyrus Wiley can knock this one down from 49 yards out. This to tie the game. And the kick is up, and it is good. Wiley with enough leg, and it's all tied up once again, 17-17 with 37 seconds left in the first half. Man, what a game we've got between these two guys. Always a game to watch when you see the Conquistadors and Celtic Tigers go at it. But this will be the only time this season, in the regular season, that they play each other, as opposed to prior years, as I mentioned earlier, where they used to see each other twice a year. And so who's going to come out with this, I guess, final game victorious this season? They very well could see each other in the playoffs this year. They are right now on that path, both two good dominant teams. Conquistadors' only loss was suffered back in week 1 against the San Antonio Dreadnoughts, as Coach Frankie was able to claim that victory 20-17. And here they are running the football as Manuel gets to the 27. And it looks like they're just going to run it into the second half. Maybe they'll snap one more playoff. And I guess why not? They'll just run it here, though, as Manuel breaks the tackle, gets to the outside. He's got himself a good lane and a good gain there, as he'll end the first half with 75 yards rushing. Damani Manuel definitely has been the key player here for the Conquistadors, as well as Chum Lee. But that is going to take us into the locker room. My God, all tied up, 17-17. What a game this is right now. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe for more RFL action. And to get notified of every time that we go live, make sure you go ahead and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time we have a live game. With that being said, man, what about that first half? Great game here. It could go either way. Celtic Tigers, first time this season that they have been met with a very competitive opponent early on in this game, man. And so it's been a great one. Big shout out to everyone that is here right now. And also, so guys could know, make sure you go ahead and follow up after this game at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Twitch, as we have the 0-2 Mexico City Diablos taking on the 1-1 San Diego Crusaders. So Coach Bacigalupi looking to try to break over 500 here. Will the Mexico City Diablos fall to 0-3 on the season? It'll be tough, but we'll have to find out as we'll get back to this game. And we'll start the second half with the kick being fielded about 2-3 yards in the end zone and taken down at the 24, as that was Glenn on the return, and Mexico City to start this drive and to start this half. Here's how things been going for him. Chum Lee, he's been pressured, that's for sure. He's been sacked. For one thing that they're not showing on these highlights, they're just going to show the time that the Celtic Tigers got to him. But what about the many throws that he's made so far here tonight, where he has been pinpoint accurate while getting hit? I mean, he's looked amazing. He's just played completely different and looking like a top-tier quarterback here. And look at this. First pass coming out to a first down as he hits Buck Olbrich. These quarterbacks are feeling it, man. I believe both of the quarterbacks have only missed 2 passes so far throughout this game. Chum Lee looking to throw, and that one almost intercepted as Reed Holmberg, man, should have went for the interception there. Once again, another conservative approach by the defense, 2nd and 10 here. And they'll go with a draw play, and he's met behind the line of scrimmage by Reed Holmberg again. their best linebacker, period. And you can see him doing a great job in run support there. What's good, Alternate Arcade? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Another look at this one. Two great plays by Reed Holmberg. A.J. Pestock talking things over with his fellow teammates on defense there with Antonio Griggs. Trying to figure out what they're going to do if they have to get out onto the field here. 3rd and 13. They've converted on this before. Can they convert on it again? Play action. Looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Throws. Open for a first down as he's able to find Trey Machiavelli. He's got a receiving touchdown. And once again, he bails out the Conquistadors on a huge 3rd down and long. Chumlee just staying calm and collected in the pocket with that throw right there. That was a thing of beauty. And like I said, just becoming a different type of quarterback, man. He's just really elevated his game the past couple of years. Play action as he looks to throw down the field. Quick throw and on the money. Almost getting the first down as he'll be wrestled down at the 21, just a yard short. Catch made there by Whitfield. Had himself a pretty good game last week against the Red Dragons. Had a receiving touchdown. I think the first touchdown of that game. And Chumlee right now here, he is beasting. Bunch formation under center. And he'll actually go with an audible. Now lining up in the gun, getting blitz, throws as he's hit, and he misfires. Man, out of all the times he completed, that was wide open. And he just misfired that one. They sent the house. It was just enough pressure there to force an incomplete pass. Here goes a run, and it's still a first down for Damani Manuel. Conquistadors moving. Good run. And there goes another look at this run again. Maybe small, but man, that's a tough run right there.
Down. 60 or.
Spreading out the formation here. 5 wide empty set. Chumlee throws and a great catch right there. What about Trey Machiavelli right now? Making some plays. Good coverage. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Play action, Chumlee looking, throws to the end zone, almost intercepted. Man, they get lucky there. That was Shields. Got back for a big 40-yard reception earlier by Buck Albers. Right there, almost got the turnover. Here goes Lee looking to pass, throws, and a swat down. Great act of hands right there by Nate Mickens, the veteran cornerback, and that will bring up 4th down. Great red zone stop by the Celtic Tigers. Excuse me. Another look at this play. You can see him running across and just keeping his eyes on the quarterback in that zone defense, seeing the football getting thrown his way and making an athletic play that was needed. And the Conquistadors here to retake the lead by 3, and it is good. 20-17 is the score. Still a lot of football left to play in this one. Looks like this may be a high-scoring affair. And so they kick this one off. And they'll field it at the goal line. Here goes Shields. Big hit right there on special teams. My God. What a play. Hangs on to the football at least, though. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Drake Crowell and the Celtic Tigers at the 23-yard line. Two tight ends, 2 receivers, single back formation. Here goes a bubble screen all over it as he'll take him down for a loss. That's Derek Oliveros, the rookie. Been making quite a few plays here tonight. There's another look at this play. What's good, Gavin Kendrick? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And yes, we are on Instagram. It's good, Coach Chad. Appreciate you coming through. Same formation except flip the other way. And it'll be a different type of play here as he'll throw. He's got the completion. Huge hit right there. Stallworth with the big hit on Darion Colvin, 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And it is caught for a first down. Great pass. Jason Stimson with the 1st and 10 at the 49. Great throw right there. And like I've been saying throughout this game, no better quarterback in those clutch situations to make the pass when needed than Trey Crowell. On the money right there to Stimson. Kind of shocked here, though. We haven't been seeing Cam Rucks really getting rotated in this week. Handoff, and here goes Badir Ajalani breaking tackles. Does he have the first down? He's close to it at the 39. 2nd and inches. No sign of Trey Worsley yet, and so trying to get things established here with Ajalani. And here goes a great first down fight by Jason Stimson. Looks like Stimson's getting a majority of the slot work right now. Cam Ruck's still not checked into this game. He'll look to pass, and Crowell throwing with pressure in his face, deep, and it's going to be broken up and almost intercepted out of the hands of Whiteside. Had it right there, and quite a few dropped interceptions here this week. That was an easy gimme just right there in the breadbasket. He just couldn't make nothing happen, and here goes Badir Ajalani with the lane, breaks the tackle, still on his feet, and he goes out for a first down at the 16-yard line. And this is what makes, you know, just an interesting story. Badir Ajalani was drafted by the Voyagers, and I mean, he did not see any playing time whatsoever over there. Really didn't get to touch the field, I don't believe, at all. I think he probably got on the field for like one play, and that was during the preseason or something like that. But he was way down in the depth chart. And here he is finding a new home with the Celtic Tigers, and ever since coming here, he has made nothing but great plays. Here they are setting up the running back screen as he tried to get that one out to Damian Henderson. That falls incomplete. Ajalani checked out. They still have Henderson in the backfield here. And here goes Henderson trying to break out to the outside, but A.J. Pestock with the wrap-up to drop him down at the 17. Great job right there. You see A.J. Pestock just shooting the gap and making the plays, something he's always been doing throughout his career. Remember, he was drafted in Season 3, along with Lincoln Matthews, both out of Florida State, coming to the same RFL team. Here goes a throw, though, and a drop pass as Cam Rocks did check into the game, but he could not hang on to that one. His first target, and it was airtight coverage. That brings up 4th down. Look at that. Great coverage by Last Chance. And this to tie the game up at 20 apiece. And the kick is good. And I can't wait to see how this one is going to end. Who is going to win this? Will the Conquistadors come out of here with the upset victory? Or will the Celtic Tigers be able to get themselves back into this game and battle it out to win it here at home in Dublin? He'll take this one and take the knee in the end zone for the touchback. And Chumlee in the Conquistadors right now is looking to make something happen here on this drive. They've looked really good. Really got to say, Chumlee's been outstanding this entire game. Here goes a run to the outside, and what a play right there as he's going to be met by Jason McBride. I think it's Jericho McBride, to be honest. A good tackle right there by McBride. Nevertheless, you can see him just taking on the block and making the play. Got to give credit, though, to the Conquistadors offensive line, even though he just beat that double team to contain that outside leverage. Got to give them credit because they've done a pretty good job still giving Lee enough time in that pocket to throw the football. He goes a handoff, bouncing to the outside, jump cut, but he's going to be immediately plugged by Reed Holmberg, 3rd and 11. They've been successful on these 3rd and longs throughout this game. Can that continue to be the case? He'll drop back looking to pass, good protection, throws, and it's broken up, almost intercepted by the rookie Kilo Austin. Stop that the Celtic Tigers, I believe, have been looking for to get things going back on their side. Look at that great play. Tried to squeeze that one in, almost was dangerous. And so the Celtic Tigers with the 3 and out finally. They've struggled on 3rd downs, but they get it done that time. He'll field this one at the 20. Nasty juke move, still on his feet, and DJ Burrow gets it out to the 35-yard line as Drake Crowell and company comes out on offense. There's a look at Badir Ajalani checking in for the injured Trey Worsley, but look at this, man. 5 carries for 41 yards. He has been averaging well. He had 97 yards coming into this game and a touchdown, and was averaging high already. They give him the football here, and a good wrap-up tackle by A.J. Pestock to hold him for just no gain as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. 5 wide, empty set. Always scary when you see Crowell in this formation. See if he can find an open target as he lets one fly over the middle, and that should be enough for the first down as he finds Reggie Wilson. What about Reggie Wilson, man? He used to be a former London Bulldog. Was dropped off and cut into free agency. Celtic Tigers sign him, and here goes a great play. Anton Burley with the sack, and that brings up a 2nd and 19. I believe this has been the only game this season that Drake Crowell has been sacked, and the pressure has just been perfect. Great job by Anton Burley right there, just using his speed and power to get by the right tackle there. And it's rare that you get by the linemen of the Celtic Tigers like that, but Anton Burley, a special case, big-time defensive playmaker. 2nd and 19, let's see what Crowell does here as he steps up, throws, got a completion, and DJ Burrow will be wrestled and spun around down at midfield. And now it's 3rd and 5. Spreading out the field again. Drake Crowell throws, and it's broken up, incomplete. Great drive on the football by Jalen Hayward, the former Red Dragon. And that's making a big-time play. I mean, that's usually automatic for Matt Nayani, who's been very quiet in this game so far today. You can see Jalen Hayward, old veteran cornerback there, making a good play and knocking that football out. So they punt this one away, and it goes out of bounds at the 19. So a good punt, and the Celtic Tigers are going to have to come back out on defense as the Conquistadors once again got an opportunity to take the lead back.
Ready, set.
Single back formation, receivers lined up wide to the left side as they'll run the football here. He's got a lane, nasty juke move. And once again, Damani Manuel, 9-yard gains, ripping chunks of yards out on the ground. I believe they've got Nana now in the backfield. Not quite sure, can't really see from up here, but they do hand it off, breaks the tackle, and the defense luckily helps out after getting slowed up. And he'll be tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss by Damori Williams. Another look at this play. Rashawn Blackman, man, he's been making some plays here for this Celtic Tigers defense. Look at him just rushing in. Couldn't make the tackle, but slowing him up was all they needed. Another 3rd down. And this has been the situation the Celtic Tigers have struggled with in this game so far. 3rd and 2. They give it to the running back here. I believe Nana is now in the game. They'll go with some play action, though, instead. Throw down the field, and that's going to be caught for a first down. But there is a flag on the field. What will it be? Holding on the offense. And so, of course, they're going to accept that. That was Travis Waddle, the right tackle, getting called for that penalty. For the most part, it's been a very clean game, not a lot of penalties. That one may have been a costly one as Chumley looks to throw, and down he goes for a sack as he is met there by Babber. Another defensive stand by the Dublin Celtic Tigers. And the coverage was airtight down the field that time. And that holding penalty really costly for the Conquistadors. Could come back to bite them. You can see Babber winning his battle. And Wade Babber just throwing him to the side, straight to the ground with ferociousness. And this should help out the Celtic Tigers with field position as well, as he's punting out of his own end zone. And this is a fairly high punt. And he'll field it at about the 33. Couldn't break the tackle. 1st and 10 at the 37. Just 2 seconds left in the third. Trey Crowell looking to throw, and a good completion and a first down to take us into the 4th and final quarter. You guys already know what time it is. Put your 4s up in the chat. Who's going to win this game? Celtic Tigers tied with the Conquistadors here in Ireland, 20-20. Celtic Tigers with the football. Haven't had the lead since the first half. They'll run this one. And here goes Badir Adjalani with a lane and a first down at the 38. And such a great addition to this team. Just been excellent running the football. Another look at this run again. Hitting the lane. I always want to see Trey Worsley back in the game and everything. He's a great back. But I mean, you don't feel bad when he's out, because you know you got a great back that can produce as well. Here goes a throw under pressure and a drop pass by DJ Burrow. This is a good throw by Trey Crowell. He was 81% coming into this game, and right now still being pretty good throwing the football. And this brings up a 3rd down. Celtic Tigers 3rd and 1. Can they convert here? They'll hand it off, and Badir Adjalani with a lane spinning and twirling off the tackle as he gets to the 22 for another first down. It's good, Miller Kingdom. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And man, Celtic Tigers, you just don't want to give them opportunities. That holding penalty could be the death of the Conquistadors here tonight. You never know. Had a huge first down with Chumley's pass down the field. The Celtic Tigers, they live for these 4th quarter comeback moments. There goes a handoff, has a lane, and lowers the shoulder, runs right clean through the rookie, Derek Oliveros. Welcome to the RFL, son. That was one of those moments. Getting met by the 2nd-year back, 2nd and 4. Trey Crowell with the throw and completion for a first down as they continue to march down the field. 1st and 10 at the 10. Shotgun here, handoff, Badir Adjalani trying to fight forward. Good tackle made there, as he's brought down at the 8-yard line by Russell. 2nd and 8. Trey Crowell with the handoff. Adjalani running, and he will be stopped a yard short of the first, 2 yards short of the touchdown. Will they get it here? What will the play call be? Will they give it to Adjalani again? They will. And he is not in it for the touchdown, but he will get the first down. So that's 1st and goal. What a run by Adjalani. Another look at this play. Look at the fight and the determination to get either that first down or that touchdown. Or I should have said it the other way, but still, look at that. Almost gets in. And they keep going here. And why not let him finish it off? I'll probably hand it off to him, or probably go with a bubble screen or something here, because there's nobody over the slot right now, but they'll run it. And a stiff arm, and he ends up in the end zone for the touchdown. Badir Adjalani with his 2nd rushing touchdown on the season. And man, Adjalani, man, so much to say about this kid. Hasn't been in the Discord or anything all that much, but he submitted a player, and like I said, it wasn't touching the field that much, but it looks like everything has changed since coming over here for the Celtic Tigers, and he is having a monster game and a big moment right now to help his team come out victorious on this game if possible. So here goes the extra point, just to put them up by 7. And the kick by Tyrus Wiley is good. Celtic Tigers were down for a little bit, but they kept competing, kept tying things up. And they come back with the lead. 11 plays, they go 63 yards, and we got ourselves a good old 27-20 ball game. How will Chum Lee and the Conquistadors respond? We'll take this one in the end zone, and we'll take the knee.
Let's go, fellas.
And Mexico City gets started at the 25-yard line. Will things start to go downhill from here? We're unsure. But Chum Lee, and he's so far this season and even last season, like I said, he's looked like one of those guys who forgets about the play prior, just moves on, and just tries to make the plays needed to win the game. Can he do that here on this drive? They go with the play action. He's got great protection, throw down the field, and great defense. That's broken up, incomplete. Out of his hands, as they'll still stay at the 25-yard line for a 2nd and 10. Split back formation again. This time they will go with the draw, and Nana picks up the first down at the 40. 2 carries, 22 yards, and a huge run right there. And a well-needed run. Von Wilkins there on the tackle. And get another look at this play again. I got to give a shout out to the Conquistadors offensive line. They've done a great job. Excellent job. And despite if they lose this game, they have nothing to hang their heads about. Well, here they are, 1st and 10 at the 40. Spreading out the field, 5 wide, empty set. He'll look to throw, and it's almost intercepted right out of his hand. Shields, you got to hold on to that. That's a superstar cornerback. Got to make that play. Conquistadors get lucky again. It'll throw into the flats. He's got the completion to Wilkerson. And Wilkerson taking a little bit too long to get up the field. Just gets a yard. 3rd and 9. Can the Celtic Tigers stop them here? A throw into the flats, trying to get up the field, and they will get the stop as he is stopped 3 yards short. That brings up 4th down. And man, like I said, this is usually when things start to get scary when you play the Celtic Tigers. You get into the 4th quarter, you keep them in the game, and these guys can pull off one heck of a comeback, that's for sure, as we've seen them do multiple times throughout the careers, throughout the franchise's history. They aren't the most winningest team in the RFL for nothing. And they'll punt this one away. And a terrible punt. This one goes out of bounds at the 30, so shooting themselves in the foot again here. And Trey steps out onto the field. And look at how he's done compared from first half to second half. He's missed more passes in the second half, but that was due to the fact that his receivers have been dropping him due to good coverage. But 1st and 10, play action. Drake Crowell quickly throws, almost intercepted right there. And man, maybe if that was a linebacker or a defensive back, it would have been picked. But instead, broke it up, incomplete. That was Rich Barnett getting his hands in the throwing lane. Here goes Badir Ajalani with a 1st down run at the 42. Love seeing this kid run the football, man. Just love seeing him run the football. Hits the lane. Doesn't want to hit you with all that flashy stuff. He's not going to hit you with a juke. He's got 2 moves. Either he runs by you with his speed, or he runs right through you, and he gets the yards needed, as he did right there. 1st and 10 here at the 42. They go right back to him. And a good tackle made that time. That's Rich Barnett right there on the tackle. 2-yard gain. Spreading out the field, trying to jump the offense off of the hard count. There goes Barnett again, stuffing Badir Ajalani there on that play to a 1-yard loss, I believe. A good play right there. 3 big plays by Barnett on this drive. Had himself a couple of sacks last week against the Red Dragons. Big time playmaker. Big 3rd down here for the Conquistadors. And a big 3rd down, of course, for the Celtic Tigers to keep this drive alive. 5 wide empty set. They had a lot of success in this formation. Here goes a throw, and that one just too far out of bounds. And that will bring up 4th down. So the Conquistadors will get the stop, but time is starting to wind down here. This is the 4th and final quarter. 6 minutes and 4 seconds left there. Really don't agree with the decision here. Still wasn't a bad placed ball, I guess, for him to get in the hands there, but it was out of bounds, so I guess it was a bad placed ball. I don't think it was the best decision for him to make there. Probably should have went with Nayani or somebody. Looks like he's just completely writing those guys off the script here. I want to see Matt Nayani get targeted the football. I mean, he was a big-time playmaker last week against the Black Knights, but just doesn't seem like Crowell has been going his way at all here. I think he's only got 1 reception. The Chumlee coming out onto the field, 17 of 26, 239 passing yards, and a chance to tie this game up on this drive. Less than 6 minutes to go in this game. They look to throw, and that's going to be caught, and he'll be knocked out of bounds. That's Whitfield. A gain of 5 yards, split back formation. Looking to throw with good protection, and that's going to be incomplete. Good hit there to jar it loose. That's Reed Holmberg, and a 3rd down for the Conquistadors. Big down right here. Looks like they're going to send a blitz. He'll throw this one up, and man, I don't know what type of play that was. Try to throw it to Damani Manuel. That was the first wildly inaccurate pass that I've seen from Chumlee here tonight. Tried to, I guess, put some air up on it, but it was just well too short. It looked like he was running a wheel route. You got to lead him up the field. He threw it well too short and too behind for Manuel to make a play on it. They'll punt this one away. And he'll field it at the 24. DJ Burrow goes out of bounds at the 29. And the Celtic Tigers, to be honest, with a chance to put this game away here. They go down the field, they score a touchdown. It's game over. Just about if they can even score maybe a field goal, but a touchdown could really just about ensure it. But 20 of 30 for 212 yards and 2 touchdowns is Trey Crowell right now. He'll come out in the offset I formation. And they'll run it here, and Ajalani doing what he does best, and that's just Burrow through tackles as he runs through Antonio Griggs for a gain of 5. Draw play here, and Ajalani with a 1st down run again. Came into this game with 97 yards rushing. He's got over that in this game already with 19 carries for 112 yards and a rushing touchdown. Look at this, just reads the lanes perfectly. His ball carrier vision is phenomenal. Hits the hole, gets you what you need. 1st down, Celtic Tigers. Spread formation here. Back on the ground with the draw, and Ajalani again with the carry, gets 2 yards. They'll give him actually 3. Spread formation now. 5 wide empty set. Crowell in the backfield all by himself. And they just sent a 4-man rush. Here goes a throw, and a beautiful throw by Trey Crowell. No one does it better. Look at that throw, though. A lot of quarterbacks cannot make this throw in the RFL. And it may seem like a little bit of a simple throw, but it's not. Look at that pass. That's A.J. Pestock. Just throws it right out of his reach where he can't make a play. Beautifully placed. Great timing, great precision, great play. And like I said, the 4th quarter is what this team lives for, especially Trey Crowell. Shotgun here. Trips out to the left side. Scary formation here again. Will they run it though? Or will they pass? They will look to pass out of it. Drake Crowell spinning around. Throws. He's got a completion. And a 1st down. I believe that's DJ Burrow. And it is. Burrow with his 4th reception for 47 yards. And they are now in the red zone. Yep, Coach Nicholson. Celtic Tigers are the most winningest team in the RFL. So if this wins this game, they will be the first team to record 50 wins in a franchise. Yep, they win this game. That'll be the 50th win of the entire franchise, man. It looks like they might do it here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. This game's just about over, and Drake Crowell with the football in his hands takes care of the football like no other. Jason Stimson gets a 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. And a timeout is immediately burned by the Conquistadors, but to be honest, game is won. I think the Celtic Tigers should just run the football out at this point. They're going to spread out the field. Crowell is on fire right now. Throws in a touchdown for the Celtic Tigers to put this game away. That's Reggie Wilson with his 2nd of the game. Drake Crowell's 3rd touchdown on this game as well. That makes it 9 touchdown passes on the season for Drake Crowell, and that gives the Celtic Tigers a 2-possession lead over the Conquistadors with less than 2 minutes to go. And the kick is good. And they are covering the spread. They were the favorites to win this game by 12 or more points. Winning by 14 right now. Let's see if they can maintain that spread. The Conquistadors, though, got enough time to at least score a touchdown and tie thing and break that. Most likely they won't be able to come back within this game, though. They only have 2 timeouts remaining. He'll field this one at about the 1-yard line, and he will be taken down at the 27. Good return right there by Glenn. It was good electric. I guess I might as well just say electric. That Z's throwing me off, but appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. First and 10 at the 27. Chumley looking to throw, and that is going to be caught by Buck Ulbrich in traffic. Man, what about the catches he's been able to make tonight? Shied away from going to him in the second half, I'd have to say. Here they go with some RPO, bubble screen, and Buck Ulbrich making that a good gain of about 5 yards. They'll actually pick up 6. Running their hurry-up offense, play action. Chumley looking down the field. Pressure is coming down. And that's going to be a catch made by Buck Ulbrich again. My goodness, just throw this guy the football. First and 10, here goes a throw, and almost intercepted by Reed Holmberg. He read that one perfectly. His name ain't Reed for nothing. He read it, but he couldn't make the play. Second and 10. Conquistadors looking to throw to the end zone. Touchdown, Mexico City. And that will kill the spread. It still looks like they might not be able to get into this game. Bethel makes the reception. What about that quick drive by Chumley? Oh my goodness, where was this at when they needed it while they were up? I think the secondary kind of took that drive off, and man, the Conquistadors scoring with the quickness. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-point ball game, 34-27 is the score, and it all comes down to this onside kick. If they recover it, they've got a chance to tie this one up and send it into overtime. If they don't, it's game over. And so the onside kick for the game. Mexico City hoping to return it, and it will be recovered by the Celtic Tigers. And guess who fields it on the hands team? It's Badir Ajalani. And so that will seal this game, but man, it was one heck of a game by the Mexico City Conquistadors. They competed with the top AFC team here this year so far, and I mean, they did not make it easy for the Celtic Tigers. Didn't make it easy at all for Drake Crowell and the offense moving down the field, but I mean, it's Drake Crowell. Still found a way to get it done. And the Celtic Tigers are going to improve to 3-0 on the season with a big win here at home over the Conquistadors. Timeout's going to be burned. What a game. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't for more RFL action, man. We've seen so many great games already this season, and the season is still young. It's only week 3. And we are literally 1/4 past the season right now. Well, 1/4 into the season, I might as well say, and that should be the final knee of the game. That brings up 4th down. They don't even have to punt it here. I hope they don't punt it. The game sometimes, yeah, they still punt it here. Don't know why. And in hopes of a kick return, oh, they won't get a chance. Goes out of bounds. Clock hits 0, and the Celtic Tigers still remain undefeated. A great, valiant game by Coach Levant Mercer. Just couldn't get it done, though. Man, but he was in this game. He had it. He had it. And the one time that they were undisciplined, I would have to say, with that holding penalty, that was a play that I think really put the game away. But that's going to do it here tonight for your boy Smitty. And we've got another game coming up in literally 5 minutes on Twitch at 7:30. It's 7:25 now, so 5 minutes now. We've got this game pulling up. It's the San Diego Crusaders hosting the Mexico City Diablos. Can Coach Bachagalupi win and go over 500 this season? We'll have to find out. Make sure you guys check and tune into that game, as Rob Roby, as always, will be calling that one. But until then, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys next time I'll see you guys tomorrow for the primetime games on YouTube. Peace.